All right, good morning and welcome to our weekly App State football press conference with head coach Sean Clark. The Mountaineers are hosting Georgia State on Saturday at 1 p.m. in their first game back since Hurricane Helene, first home game in 37 days at Kidd Brewer Stadium. Coach Clark will give us an opening statement and then we'll take questions from the media.
Good morning. Again, look forward to playing at the Rock on Saturday. Like Joey says, it's been 37 days since we've played a home game. Our community's been through a lot. What we learned, they're resilient, and a lot of great people who have each other's back here in Boone. So, again, look forward to playing in front of our fans and our students. And it's going to be a great day for App State, Western North Carolina, and Boone. So, welcome to questions.
Jordan Luker, Appalachian Weekly News and 90.5 WASU. Sort of going off of the stadium, what, in your opinion, does it mean to the community to be back here at Kidd Brewer Stadium?
It means everything. It's, you think about Appalachian State athletics and what it means to the community and what our community means to us. But it's a way to get back to some kind of normalcy. Again, just very excited, very proud of everyone involved to give us this opportunity. So I know our players are excited to play another home game, and it's one we look forward to.
And then with the bye week after the Louisiana game, what has been some extra prep emphasized in practice in preparation for this game again?
Well, you think of bye week, things you have to get done, and we had to go out and recruit. We recruited early in the week and did some self-scout stuff in all three phases of our program, and then recruited on the latter part of the week. Came back yesterday, had a great practice on Sunday, and today's our day off. We'll get back to a heavy install emphasis on Tuesday, Wednesday. So we were able to practice twice during the bye week. It was a good physical practice. Go back to some basic fundamentals of what we do, and so again, it was a good bye week. Got a little bit more healthier, which we needed to do. And now we're on to Georgia State.
You said improvements in practice. Going off of that, Joey Aguilar, he had 4 interceptions in Louisiana. What improvements specifically have you noticed in him throughout this practice?
Well, again, we all know we can turn the ball over 5 times, 1 fumble and 4 interceptions. But again, Joey's continuing to improve on a daily basis, and he's one of the first ones in, last ones out. He understands that, but we have to do a better job of calling plays, and the players around him have to play better. So those were all on Joey, and I know he's excited to get there and get that bad taste out of his mouth on Saturday.
Coach, go ahead. Can you describe for people who haven't been to a game at the Rock, and you've coached and been in so many here, what is the atmosphere like?
Yeah, it's one of the best college atmospheres in all college sports. It's a great home field advantage. Our fans are in it early to the very end, and again, that's what makes this place so special. Our fans, our students, everyone involved in our program. Again, you play around our conference. There's no other program in our conference that has these kind of fans, passionate fan base, and even when you play other schools outside of our conference, I mean, you can tell there's a true difference in that, and that's what we're proud of. It's something that's taken a long time to get here to this level. And we keep improving year in and year out. So I'm just very proud to be a part of it. And I know our players thrive off the home field advantage.
Was there ever a serious consideration given to moving these home games for the rest of the year to Wake Forest or to Charlotte?
Yeah, I was not involved in those meetings. I know with Chancellor Norris, her leadership team, Doug Gillen, athletic director, the county commissioner, the mayor, they were all involved in that. They want to make sure they do it the right way to make sure everyone was safe. And again, we're just thankful that everything came to fruition. A plan came together, and now we're back to some kind of normalcy. And that's what we wanted to do in a safe way. But again, it's going to be a great atmosphere. It's homecoming, and it's going to be a lot of fun on Saturday.
Greer Hodge, Appalachian Weekly News. Touching on Georgia State coming up this weekend, their defense is only allowing 18% of their third down conversions, while App is getting 36%. Based on these stats by both teams, how do you think that's going to play out this weekend?
Well, it's still early in the game plan process, but they have really good players, and they have great coaches there. Coach McGee's done a great job of hiring a defensive coordinator that's coached in the SEC, coached in the NFL. So they know how to coach football, and they got really good players. So you watched their season from top to bottom, from Georgia Tech to Vanderbilt. They had a big win over Vanderbilt, who upsets Alabama, who's one of the best teams in college football. So again, it's going to be a big challenge for us. but really we can't beat ourselves, and that's what it comes down to. Be able to be in third and manageable, which means you got to be good on first and second down. You have to be able to run the football, you have to be able to throw and catch. So it's going to be a big point of emphasis this week to make sure we're in third and manageable. We can't be in third and long all day long, or else it's not going to. It won't be well for us.
With the past 2 weeks off, including a bye, what has the team done to improve the turnover margin numbers with Georgia State's at a +1 and App's at -10?
Yeah, that's -10 is not good. We understand that. Something we do practice ball security and talk about harp on ball security. But again, we go back to things. We have to make sure we do the right things on offense, and we also have to get some more on defense. So it goes both ways. But again, I'm proud of the way our defense played against Louisiana, gave ourselves a chance to win. But you can't do those things and win football games.
David Ware, 24/7 Sports. Sean, building off of that, what's the conversation that you've had with the coaching staff relative to getting back to achieving complementary football?
And we talk about that on a daily basis. And again, we're able to stop the run on defense and get off the field on third down. And then offense has to continue drives. We have to be able to start fast. We haven't started fast this year, so we have a plan in place to start fast. We've had a plan in place to start fast. It hasn't worked. So how are we going to adjust? And so I think we have a great plan. But again, it goes back to playing good defense, get off the field on third down, deliver explosive plays. On offense, should have possessed the football longer than we have.
Speaking of the defense, there were some notable personnel changes at Louisiana. I've seen that proliferate as practices have gone on this week. What can you tell us about some of the decisions that have been made to maybe look at some different people on that side of the ball?
We're just going to try to get the best players on the field to give us a chance to be successful. Younger guys have really performed throughout the year, and they've earned the right to get more snaps. And by doing that against Louisiana, the kids you're talking about have came in and made some impact plays. So again, we're not throwing people off the bus. We just want to make sure we get the right people on the field at the right time to make a play.
You mentioned using the bye week to get healthier. Can you give us kind of a status update on anybody who would be at risk for this week's game?
Right now, Mikael Haywood would be probable. We'll find out more on Tuesday with a lower leg injury. We hope to get him back, but other than that, we should all be back on Saturday. Michael Hughes is out, but other than that, we should be fine.
Coach, is the bye week kind of that right line to be drawn? This team has always finished the year well. Is this a helpful kind of stop to the progression of things to say, all right, it's go time now? Do you see the seeds of that starting?
Yeah, the bye week couldn't happen at a better time for us to push the reset button in some ways and to get some guys more healthy. There's always been a saying around here is, how are you going to finish? And it's more true now than ever. We know we're sitting at 2-4. I do believe we're a better football program than we played, and this season. So again, we had a great team meeting throughout the bye week. Our kids are excited to play. We know what we have to do, and now we have to go out and execute and get the job done.
David, do you have anything? Any more questions? You got Matt?
Matt President, Appalachian Sports Network. Coach, you've talked over the last couple weeks about using this bye and kind of the key areas being blocking and tackling. How has that played out in practice in terms of how you've specifically improved in those areas?
Well, there's a fine line of tackling in practice because you can't really have a chance getting someone injured. So there are certain drills we do. We do have tackling circuits. We do have ball security circuits that we've done, and you have to improve on those on game day. So we all talk about all the time is, practice execution is game day reality. So we have to be able to execute better in practice to give us a chance to win on Saturdays. So again, I think the bye week hit the right time. Our kids needed that to push the reset button, and again, we look forward to a great opportunity on Saturday to play Georgia State.
Anything else? All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.